From WNZK, Dearborn Heights, Detroit, 690 days, 680 nights.
This is Destiny. I'm Aiello, and you're listening to Rodrigo y Gabriela and John Butler. We'll be right back. Can't bring me down on Destiny. This is 30 minutes, destiny-filled minutes that could change your life. And we're too high to bring us down, all right? Especially when I pop open my premium Boss coffee from Japan and get ready to rev for 30 hot minutes of destiny. Happiness is the truth, as John Butler just said, and you got to follow happiness and you got to follow truth, because I'm all about truth and reality. People say, are you Republican? Are you Democrat? Are you this? Are you that? Are you a karate man? Are you yogi? Are you a Christian? Are you a Catholic? Are you a Buddhist? Are you a Hindu? I say, I'm a truth and reality seeker. That's what I'm about. That's what destiny is about. That was Rodrigo and Gabriela, and they are one cute and hot couple and talented like crazy. If you haven't caught one of their performances, you want to get into one of their performances a little bit, I think. Get out and see them if they come to town. They're really into their more mature levels. They're not just jamming out sometimes, but they're great at light in-person concerts more than on performance in studio and stuff like that. I like live music, I like reality, and I like truth. Okay, and you can't bring me down. Happiness is the truth. Follow your life that way. So what's going on with you as we're getting into this show today here? You've been thinking about the end of the year coming, keeping the journal up like we've been talking about. Hold on, I got to hit some of this premium Boss coffee here. Oh, yeah, kick up about 150 milligrams of caffeine for this show because we're taking off. Clarity, focus, love, purpose. Above all, open your heart. Keep the sense of truth about what you do. Clarity, focus, love, purpose. It's integral for your heart, and that's what it's about. Got the Christmas season and holiday season upon us, and we're coming into the new year. As you look back, how'd you like the year? Looking good? Your year was good? Could have been better? How do you like yourself at the end of this year? Better than you did at the end of last year? We're coming off that lockdown period, so it's time to break loose a little bit and get on track, get back on track. We lost 2 to 3 years in some ways. There's something lost, something gained. But above all, you got to find the happiness, the truth, and the love. Did you find that? Well, I can tell you one thing. You want a little chaos in your life? Get a puppy. I got a new little puppy, Mochi. Mochi's my best friend now. At all times, he's my best friend. No matter what I do, he's my best friend. And but he brought ultimate chaos. You want a little work? You know, got to take him for a walk every morning at 6:30, trying to potty train him. He didn't get potty trained, but I did, okay? So he got me really potty trained. That's what a puppy. Puppies are full of joy, love, goodness. They're cute. They're lovable. They're loyal. Just the kind of like you'd want a spouse or a mate, right? That's what it's about. Joy, love, goodness. But then occasionally, you know, demons come out. The demons came out once in a while. It's okay because as soon as someone said you need a puppy trainer, and I said, no, he needs an exorcism. So we pulled out the exorcism, whipped it on Mochi, and after that, since then, he's been a great companion. And I would recommend anybody get a puppy to add some love and joy into your life. So what's your life been doing this week since last time we met? Have you been doing a little journaling? I was encouraging you to exercise, to get involved in your own life and take your health into your own hands, because we're in a world of modern medicine. It's a time where everybody thinks, I'm just going to live and I'm going to do what I want, and then if something happens, I'm going to go to the doctor or the hospital and they're going to treat me. Treatment means what? Patching up something that was torn apart, patching up something you hurt. taking something out, putting new pieces in. Sounds like what's going to have to be done on my little Mini Cooper that got smashed up the other night on the highway. Someone tried to kill me on the way home. Little road rage going on out there. You got to watch yourself at all times and be on guard. That's part of destiny. You look right, you look left, you look behind, but you keep your eyes on your vision, where you're going. And where are you going? What is your vision? Is your heart open? Are you full of love and joy and goodness? Or are you just negative and angry and blaming people and have all kinds of excuses why you're not where you want to be? If you're not where you want to be, where do you want to be? If you're leaving it to chance where you're going, as George Harrison said in an earlier show when we were talking about George Harrison and we were talking about finding ultimate truth for George Harrison, how he did it and how he found his truth and his reality. He also wrote with one of his last songs before he died and revealed it on his last public interview on VH1 with the video jockey and Ravi Shankar in studio. He said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. And we played the whole show dedicated to that. We had Yugal, the monk from the Ishkan Krishna group over on Grand River in Farmington Hills, discussing how his experience with George Harrison changed his life and how George Harrison changed the direction and focus of millions of lives through his music and through his enlightenment when he went to India. Speaking of India, as soon as we get through with the Christmas Eve festivities, the party, the eating, and we get through the morning, Christmas morning, when Santa comes down the chimney into the fireplace and he drops the presents off and we got the opening and the love and everybody's in their pajamas and looking a little strung out. Then we eat some good Christmas breakfast and lunch. And then later that evening, I'm off, man. I'm taking off. Getting on that big bird. It's been a long time now, a couple of years, but heading over to India for a little excursion. Some experimentation into what the abyss is in the Himalayan mountains. A little visit with the Himalayas will perk you up for the year. You got any new goals set for the next year yet? As I said, in all seriousness right now, write down 10 things that you want to accomplish this next year. I really recommend the journal. People keyboard it. I recommend handwriting. Do you remember how to handwrite? There's a thing. There still are pencils, number 2s I like, but and a notebook. When you write with a pencil or you paint with a brush, it's different from creating like a digital print. Yes, you're getting some stimulation from your digital circuitry and all those things, but not the same as if you're doing it by hand. And make a list of what you'd like to do. And you can make it outrageous if you want. Because if you don't dream big, you're never going to fulfill your dream. It's just not going to happen. And then look back at the things that didn't go well this year, and instead of blaming other people, dig down deep and open your heart when you're thinking about it. And the people who you think really did you wrong this year, you find forgiveness in your heart. You look into your mind and your heart and you say, what am I doing wrong? Not why did they do this to me? Because if you're a victim, you were in the wrong place, the wrong time, with the wrong person. Like when I got road rage down the highway, I should have been more alert and knowing what was going on, but I was just in the zone, listening to some good jazz driving down the road, and probably had another Boss coffee in my hand, because I don't use other things. When I elevate naturally with exercise, meditation. My strong stimulants are premium quality coffee and some teas and things like that. And I recommend everybody enjoy some of those beverages. They're healthy for you also. Coffee and tea are both healthy for you in different ways. Excess can have some kind of side effects. I like the side effects of the excess. Like that's why I'm at the premium end with it, 150 milligrams, caffeine, boom. And then I'm ready to rock, work out, sweat, and you have to hydrate well. And Then you'll be well on your way to a new year. But you got to get it written out. Design your own life this year. What didn't you do last year? I can tell you a few things I didn't do. Things that all of a sudden I said, hey, I can't get these done this year because I was busy doing what? I don't know. I didn't plan well enough. And there's the unforeseen comes along, so it bumps a couple of those things out of your way. But you target your lifetime goals. You put them up there. Make notes. Put it on the fridge if you have to. And like I said, open your heart. Someone heard a show 2 weeks ago. They were listening to the show, and they said that open your heart thing. It really hit me. My heart wasn't open. I thought I was loving and giving and caring, but I was blaming when something went wrong. I wasn't looking in the mirror and saying, my destiny is a reflection of my thinking and my actions. That's what destiny's about. That's what this show is about. And we're going to cut to another Rodrigo and Gabriela song. I'm going to plug a couple of our sponsors, and then we'll be back for more Destiny. While you're living your destiny, you might want to head over to Somerset Collection and browse around a little bit. You might want to head over to Hermes of Paris, see Tricia Perry. Ran into her one day a few weeks back. We were hanging out, myself and my director for the show, and my roadie over here too. You know, we got a whole crew when we roll in now and film and record. And we ran into Tricia Perry at Hermes in the Somerset Collection. Hermes is an interesting place. Bring an unlimited charge card when you come, for sure. And they may let you in, and they may let you purchase something if you're lucky, because you got to be on the most desirable list to get into part of the store and to even purchase something there. But Hermes is fun. You might want a new saddle for your horse, a new scarf for your friend, a little bingle or bangle, a bracelet or something like that, or one of their fabulous perfumes and colognes that I really enjoy. I used to enjoy picking them up when I travel international and bringing them home for the daughters and stuff like that. But now you know how that goes. Guys enter their lives, pictures and all that stuff, and pretty soon you're not needed anymore, so you're kicked to the curb. Anyway, go to Hermes if you get over Somerset Collection on the south side. Say hello, check in. And also don't leave out Versace. See Anton over there. Anton needs to put a little jingle in his pocket for the holidays too, and he's going to put a lot in there if you buy something over at Versace. But they've got some really high-style clothing over there, and I've got some friends and neighbors who really enjoy high style. And, I always tell people, just stay with what you're comfortable with and what your pocketbook is comfortable with, and be who you really are. And if you're aiming and desiring more and more and more and bigger and better, put it on your list for next year. Somerset Collection also has the 2 Chanel boutiques, Neiman Marcus, and also at Saks. And if you get over to Saks and you're going to get into the Chanel boutique, see Pamela over there. See Pam. Tell her Aiello sent you to check out all that great Chanel gear that's over there this year. This show is Destiny. I'm Aiello. We'll be right back. That's Gabriela banging on her guitar. Let me tell you, she can pound on that guitar and drum it up. It sounds like she's got congos and she's playing at the same time. Rodrigo, he's really handsome, really cool. His singing selection is, I think he knows 4 songs. I think he knows how to sing about 4 songs. But they are really a hot couple and cute and dynamic to watch. Get out and see Rodrigo and Gabriela if they're in town. And you won't regret it. It's a great show, and you'll just be vibing for days. And I like vibe. Do you like vibes? You listen to music, or you just listen to talk shows like this? Now, we're a little 30-minute blip, and sometimes we actually say something worth listening to, but not always. But that's destiny. And if you are listening to this show, it's not by accident. It's destiny. In fact, Have you ever sat down to really think, are you in control of your life? Or is it really all destiny? Clarity, focus, love, purpose. Love is the new money, by the way, in case you haven't heard. Tiana Taylor, she'll sing it to you. Love is the new money. It's a new currency. Hanging with the homies. Your love is where your heart is. Where's your heart? Focus on it. Where's your focus? You jumping around and everything? You're still spending all your time. You know, as soon as I pick up my iPhone, I don't have a television. I don't watch television. I've kind of dropped it off in my life somewhere along the way. I live austere. I live kind of like a monk, because I kind of am a monk, actually. But when I get on my iPhone, or I get on and I can jump around and search out things, I get off track. And I can find that 20, 30, 40 minutes can be gone. Bam, just like that. Where'd it go? I just sat down here. I just wanted to look up one thing, and all of a sudden, I didn't find anything that I came out here to do, and a half hour's gone. And then you be careful, because you might miss destiny. Whatever you do at 4:30 on Fridays, don't surf, okay? Just get on your little AM radio 690 or WNZK.com and tune into the show. And to contact me, I don't know if I should give you that. I'll tell you where, no, I'm not even going to tell you where I'm going to make my next appearance. I'm going to hold out on that, because last time I gave you my last appearance, we were flooded. It was good to see all of you that came over and got pumped up. Got in that Shidokan class with Michael Schmidt and did your exercises and did your forms to build your synaptic base so you could get into the Warrior Broadcasting Cosmic Network together. And then we warmed down with a little of that yoga and some meditation. When you want to get into a real state of reality, if you're looking for answers in your life, a lot of people go to church, they pray, they meditate. I tell people, if you can't exercise, you don't want to join a club, walking is incredible. First of all, walking is the #1 best exercise period. And people will argue with it. They'll say, no, my buddy Bikram, Dr. Aiello, no, it's a Bikram yoga. Bikram yoga. 90 minutes, I kill you with my Bikram yoga. I kill you karate men with yoga. Yeah, all right, whatever. But the bottom line is, when you're 90 years old, you want to be walking. You want to be able to walk. Whether it's only to your fridge or around the house or out to the market, you want to be walking. Start walking now. Use those legs. And one of these days when you come out to one of my appearances, I'll teach you how to do walking yoga. I put together a program with Duke Sarae from Kyoto in Japan, well, Tokyo also. And he had about 700 walk instructors. And we synchronized a program together about how to walk with yoga movement and to open up the spinal chakras, the energy plates that run through your body from your tailbone down at that bottom of your spine all the way up to the top of your head, and they shine off the top of your head if you're really charged. And we teach you how to open up those energy centers, and they keep you healthy. And when you add in the yoga movements, when you're walking, it massages the muscles, stretches them out, and moves the spine. So, you know, when you go to your chiropractor or your osteopath and you get your spine cracked, what they're really doing is just putting motion in the bones where they're stuck together. Now, the chiropractor, he's trying to unpinch, I don't want to say unpinch, release any pressure that's on nerves. The osteopath, when they manipulate, and I don't care for the term they use, I don't think it's good to manipulate anybody, but what they're doing is creating increased blood circulation to an area. So you can do that through your yogic walking that we work with. Put that on your calendar for next year when I give you some places where we'll do small appearances, and you come over and find out more about that. So we got the year set. The year is over now. You got to kick back and enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones if you don't have any immediate family around. Remember, happiness is the truth. Are you happy? Soon as I know you're sitting here diligently staring at your radio, because that's what we recommend. That's how you watch this show. You get a tea, you get a coffee, or something stronger, or elevate whatever way you like, and you turn on the radio and you sit and you stare at it and you listen to Aiello. It's destiny. You are meant to do that today. It's irresistible. You'll be back next week at 4:30 also to pick up the show. But then what I want you to do for the rest of the day is be happy. I want you to make an effort to be happy. Do not let someone bring your happiness down. Be full of joy and goodness like my puppy Mochi. He teaches me a lot about all that stuff. You know, little things get him down, but then he's back up. Bam, he's ready to go. Make sure you hydrate well. And if you can't get to one of the appearances I make to teach the walking, yoga, or the karate or something like that, get out to your local yoga studio or Lifetime Fitness or wherever you go and jump into some classes and get moving, get yourself moving. But above all, make sure you're walking. Do a little walking. And I'm not into the 10,000 step digital counters and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't matter if there's 10,000 or 1,000 steps. It's really irrelevant. It's that you're moving correctly, that you're not hurting yourself, that you're using your body, you're staying focused, you're setting directives for yourself, you're looking to the future. You know that happiness is the purpose of life, that you're here to be happy and to accomplish whatever you want. Okay, life is short, okay, and it's coming fast. Things are coming fast at you and faster than you think. And if you get any of that hey, I don't tell you what to do. We're just chatting here, you know. I don't consider that I'm more knowledgeable than you or anything like that. I'm just reminding you and I'm sharing with you what I do and that what I recommend you do, and you would recommend the same thing for me. We can talk about nutrition, diet, and those different things some other time, but time is running short because we're heading into the end of the show already, because 30 minutes of destiny might have changed your life today, and it might not have. But you have to come back next week and find out again what Destiny with Aiello is about. Thanks for tuning in today, folks. See you next time.